Good morning, my brothers and sisters. This is Dr. Veronica MacIver, the Shadow Minister of Health for the Coalition of Independence. I feel compelled to bring to light a deeply troubling and inhumane decision made by the current health administration, one that has left our most vulnerable citizens in the darkness and in despair. Yes, Bahamians are being left to go blind. I said it, and no one is being held accountable. Why do I say this, you may ask? The government has carelessly discontinued the eye surgery assistance program that has allowed many Bahamians to receive critical eye care in Cuba that they couldn't get in Nassau. This program provided many who were at risk of losing their sight. Today, the program has been shut down indefinitely while patients were still undergoing active treatment without consultation, without warning, and without care. 3 Bahamian patients contacted me recently for help. They say the silicone oil that was placed at the back of their eye was supposed to be removed generally around 4 months post surgery. They were told that help would come, but instead, the government slammed the door on their recovery. It has now been over a year since they had their surgery. How is this silicone oil going to be removed from their eyes? This is not just a medical crisis, you know. This is actually a moral one. The abandonment of these patients is not only irresponsible, in my opinion, it is diabolical. How can a government swear to protect its citizens, turn a blind eye literally and figuratively to their suffering? How can this government sleep peacefully while our people slowly lose their vision and with it, their quality of life? I ask, where is the leadership? Where is the plan? To those affected, you are not forgotten. I see you. We hear you. And as the Deputy Leader and Shadow Minister of Health for the COI, I call on the Minister of Health, Dr. Darville, and the Prime Minister to immediately reinstate this program, or, at best, provide an alternative arrangement for these patients in mid-treatment with urgency and transparency. This is not a partisan issue, you know. It is a human issue. Our people deserve better. We demand better. Next, I will let you hear excerpts from some of these patients yourself.
Good afternoon. I am a patient of the Eye Care Center on Soldier Road. I was diagnosed with proliferative diabetic retinopathy in both eyes in 2021. I was sent to Cuba in 2024 March on the government program to do surgeries on my eyes. I was later cleared in July of the same year to have the silicone oil removed out of my eyes. Here I am now, a year later, all in silicone is still in my eyes. It's hampering the vision, and I'm just looking for help to have a better quality of life.
And they also put a silicone in the back of my eyes and sew up the retina, which was detached from the eyes. And after that, I was returned to Nassau. Of course, I was able to see. When I left Nassau, I could not see at all, but I can see about 20% out of my eyes. And now I was returned back to the clinic, and they told me that the government does not have any more money to send us back to Cuba. And we were told in Cuba that the silicone has to be taken out of our eyes in 4 months' time. So I don't know what we're going to do about that, because it's very poor that you start a program and you stop in the middle of the program.
Was sent to Cuba to get a surgery on my left eye, retina surgery. After the surgery, I was told by surgeons that I should return back after 5 months to get the oil extraction. When I reached back to Nassau and went for my follow-up visit, I then was told that the program had stopped. So now I'm left with the oil in my eyes. The work was never completed.
We cannot be a nation that leaves its citizens to suffer in silence. This is not just negligence, it is a deliberate abandonment of our Bahamian people. And as I close, I just want to say, I will not stand idly by and allow this to occur without sounding the alarm. Bahamians deserve sight. They deserve dignity. And most of all, they deserve a government that sees them. Thank you for listening, and may God bless the Commonwealth of the Bahamas.